Hi everyone, so today in this video I'll be trying out Diamond Press's new kit called Template Kit Starbucks that they have brought to HSN for the Merry Christmas Craft Day. If you are seeing this video, this item is now available. So they did send this free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. So thank you for doing that. If you would like, with YouTube it might be even a little shopping bag right here, but definitely in the description box is where I keep all of the links. And generally with Diamond Press, as we're going into, you know, the craft day, or maybe the craft day has arrived, I'm not sure when this is going to be released, I put all the links of all the new things that they have brought for that time, so you can check that out and it will be there. Oh my goodness, again, I'm filming these pretty early, so I haven't seen anything about these at all. A lot of times Diamond Press will send out like an email blast maybe a week ahead of the craft day, so you have a little glimpse of what those things might look like, and I am well ahead of that, so I haven't seen anything at all. And oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It's so cool. I love this kind of thing. So basically, as you can see, it's this one piece, this die, and then you're just going to kind of fold it in a fun way that it comes together, right? So it does have stamps to go along with that, and some twine even, so this is really cute. Okay, let me get this popped open. I'll give you some measurements. Of course, Diamond Press works in a way that their dies, their metal dies, will always fit in their machine, but if you don't have one of their machines, then, you know, I'm going to give you the measurements there. This is so funny. The sticky sheets are tucked away inside the folder, actually. I like that. So it comes with two slimline size, you know, sticky sheets, adhesive sheets, and then your cutting folder for the marquee. Of course, if you don't have a marquee, you can definitely run these through any machine that cuts thin metal dies. And I just want to show you what these guys kind of look like. I kind of talk about it every other video or so. So basically, this has some little sticky adhesive on one side. So you take your die cut, the back of the die cut facing the stickiness, the little dots, and you can close it up, you know, smooth over it, and then those dots will only stay on the cardstock that you put in there, and it'll be exactly, you know, they're so small and fine, they stay on the portions that are touching that. Hope that makes sense. So you have those, I'll put those to the side, and it also comes with instruction for you on that. Let's look at the inspo, and I'm sure it's going to be really quick, yeah, because it's that one piece. Awesome. You can do your stamping, and they are recommending to cut it first, then stamp it, and that would be wise because you do have the two pieces, and it'd be kind of difficult maybe to eyeball that or to get it exactly. But if you were to stamp it first, I would say to stamp this one first, and then get the other one going across there. You know what I'm saying? This one, and then do it again. Right? But like right off of this edge or one of the edges. But otherwise, I'll probably do what they're showing you there, which is to cut it first and then go ahead and stamp so you have a good idea of where you're stamping. And then you're just going to do the folding like I had mentioned and glue it together. So there you go. It says fold Starbucks die cut in half, adhering tabs. Note, if filling the box with small treats or candies, fill before one side of the tabs is adhered. There you go. And then you have little tags and some cute little embellishment items. That is adorable. Oh my goodness. So cute. And I wonder, let me see, I'm trying to think if I was going to put some treats in there. It says obviously to put them in before you finish up there. I might even leave one of these just open, you know, so you can kind of get in there. But we have, so cute that they included your little twine. Some have silver. The other one has gold through it, but it has that natural twine look. And then our tags and things, and of course all of the stamps, and then with the Merry and Bright, Season's Greetings, Merry Christmas, those kinds of things. So this big guy, let me make sure I have this ruler right, is about 7 1/4, I would say, tall, and then the width it is 4 1/8. That was the widest part here. So I hope that info helps you out. And I mean, this is going to be, I think, a quick video. So let's just pop this open. Didn't expect that. Let me grab some pretty paper. I do want to do some stamping, so I will be right back. Guys. So I'm just trying to see. If you cut it this way, you can probably get 2 or 3 from an A2 size paper. In this direction, you can probably still get 3, like this way, and then 1 up here. So, you know, I would like to give tips as far as maximizing your paper. This is a heavy duty, like heavyweight cardstock, and maybe I would probably use one that's a little bit lighter weight just for the manipulation of all the little curves and everything, but I always like sturdy paper, so there you go. And I just chose just some white paper because I'm going to stamp on it. A lot of times you have like pearlescent paper or specialty papers. The stamping might kind of not take as well, right? It wants to kind of peel away, so you have to use a special ink. I would say maybe try an archival ink to begin with. Stays on, those kinds of things, they'll definitely work because it's made to work and stay on like plasticky stuff, slippery surfaces like that. But you'll probably want to play with that a little bit. Oh. My marquee was securely fastened to my table there. Okay, and whenever I have something big like this, I'm holding it over here, I'm keeping it steady, I'm kind of pinching my folder. And generally I don't crank this slowly, but for the video I'm trying to keep it. And I kind of have my thumb even helping me keep this steady. There's that guy. I mean, look at that. Very cool. Honestly, if you're using really pretty papers or like again, pearlescent metallic, something like that, I think it would look great just like that. And then just wrap it up and have your little tag on there, you know? Let's do some stamping. So let me grab this. You can definitely use a metallic ink, maybe heat set it, you know, so it'd be heat embossed. I'm going to make this a quick one because if you can imagine, if you're making this as like a little favor or like a little gift, and maybe you're making a ton of them, so maybe you want it to be very quick, right? That's funny. I thought I had this. There we go. So let's make it quick. What do we think? Like yellow? I was thinking about yellow. I'm over here thinking out loud. I'm thinking blue. I've been doing a lot of blue, but you know what? Why not? So I'm gonna make it very light. See how that goes for us, but I think golds, those kind of things would be very lovely. So we have this one that you would just fit like in the center, right, in between here, and then these guys all have sparklies and cute things all around. So I'm gonna do this one with little sparkles. Hopefully you can see this one has like, these are really pretty. So again, you can pick whichever you know fits, but I'm gonna go this way, and I want to see how specific it has to be. Does it have to be like super duper? Right there, I think it's good. So I'm just basically covering that. And I'll take this guy. And I do want it to be kind of light, so we'll see how light it turns out, and I might do a second coat. These are acrylic stamps, so just some firm, even pressure, and I mean that is very light, so I will definitely do another coat of that. Maybe even 3. And you're going to use the same one to stamp the other side. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I want to say this top one back here needs a little more. Right in there. Alright, I think we're good. Lovely. And I could just bring the stamp down this way, but I'm going to rearrange this just so I know for sure if it moves, I have it where I want it to be. And well, let me wipe this off. It's not going to be in the same spot because obviously this one has extra tabs and things that move it over. So I'm going to wipe that off. And again, just place it in within there. And earlier I was trying to see like how specifically, does it have to be exactly in the right spot? But I think that's pretty good. Okay, and same thing. If you have big air bubbles, you want to get rid of those. Oh, I got little schmutz right here. Sorry, guys. No. I said I'll do it a couple times. Also, why am I using the back of my hand? There we go. And that looks pretty great. Let me just do it a little bit more here. Okay, so I'm just going to wash up, clean that up, and we'll assemble this guy. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit closer. And there you see the color coming in. Sorry about that. I got a little something wet there, so we'll have to let that dry up. But anyway, it has red lines and green lines, and what they're depicting here is that the red lines score inwards and the other ones fold outwards. But what you're trying to do is get this star to be popped up. So if you're doing that, you can imagine these things need to come up and then these guys are going to bend back, right? So obviously the glue tabs are always going to bend back, and those I will score on its back side since my scoring tool has a little something on it. And then the other pieces, again, you're kind of popping up that star. So, and you can imagine, if you look, there's like a line that goes this way, a whole line that goes that way. So just kind of getting those situated, and you can see it's already taking shape just from having folded that little bit, right? So just getting that guy, maybe this one, and then this guy will start bending where it needs to go. Right, so those are already there. And this one, you can bend this whole back. And then this one's already bent from before. So these guys will start taking shape over here and down in here. And then it's already working into the next one. This is going to fold right in half there. So on this one, again, I'm just kind of giving these a fold on those longer lines. And then these other guys kind of want to fold into place. I mean, it just kind of wants to do it once you get to a certain part. Let's fold, there we go. And I'm still guiding it with my hands. You saw it wanted to fold. Maybe not quite where I wanted it to. So just kind of manipulate it. Keeping it a little bit steady. And then these guys kind of go in. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It already wants to do its thing. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. All right. So we can also start gluing these glue tabs. And like I said, maybe I'll leave a side open. I'm probably going to glue it completely for you guys here, but what I would do is if I was going to do this, I would leave like maybe this bottom side open, because once it's all crunched together, it's going to want to stay in shape anyway. You don't actually have to glue it. So I would leave maybe those glue tabs not glued. And that way the person can kind of dig in there to get it going. And then these guys, I'm going to kind of splay them out. We've talked about that before. If it's out like this, it's going to make contact with your paper than if it were to be tucked in. So I'm going to put glue on the whole thing just like it shows there. But I'm going to take it a little section at a time. Okay. So if I can get these guys together here. And it's going to take a little bit of patience, guys, for that. Because once it starts holding, then as you move on, it's just going to get more and more secure, right? So I'm going to hold that for a few seconds till it really wants to hold. Yeah, and that's basically step 5. So step 4 is putting the glue on all those glue tabs, and then step 5 is saying just to go along, get that glued, so that feels good. And then I'll get this guy in here, get a little bit closer, give it a little bit of a squish. There you go. To get those two together. And I'm just going to keep moving on as long as I can get my finger in there, and then once I get to a point where I can't, it'll just have to come in contact because of the way I have the glue tabs. So I'm going to continue working, and I'll come back when I get to the end. Yeah, as I'm working, I probably would just put the glue as I go along. I know it says here to go ahead and put the glue, but depending on the glue you use, it might dry out by the time you get there. But anyway, as you're going, if you just give it a squish, the glue tab will get closer to where it needs to be. And then just hold it, right? So I'll continue, but again, like I said, I'll meet you over here. Once I'm getting over here, it is getting tighter, so what I'm going to do is put glue there, make sure I have some fresh glue here, and just kind of start tucking the whole thing in. Again, if your glue tabs are kind of flayed out, if that's a word, I don't know, they'll want to make contact anyway. So there you go. I'm going to give it a squish to get that lined up. Hopefully you saw it kind of adjusted. And I'll just keep an eye, and I'll be back. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so cute. Look at that. So this one has the little stars more decorative there, and then these lines. So it means you look at it, this one has a lot more going on here in the center, and then it just has little lines out, and then this decorative guy. So cute. Okay, and then they're like, you know, decorate it however you like. So, I mean, we have the stamps, you have the little tag, the 3 different tags. Super cute right here. So you can do another star like tag. You can do a sentiment, which is probably what I'll do. I think I have some paper here from a previous video. So this is the lighter blue paper that came in the holiday paper cardstock kit that Diamond Press brought to HSN. So we have that. Let's do Season's Greetings. I'll cut it out, and then on the back we can do the to and from. So I think that'll be good. Let me grab some scissors. Okay. I'll just cut it like here. We'll do it this way. And I'll use this darker blue so it really pops. That's good. I'll use that same dark blue for the to and the from. And just to make it a little different, let's use this guy. Alright, let me line that up. Season's Greetings, and I'm going to run that through and I'll be right back. Okay. I just use the elongated cutting folder, although we can just pop it through with the shorter one. That's good use of a short one, and then this other one. I always like to run them through pretty quick. So we have Season's Greetings on there, and then we have the to and from on the back here. Cute. Look at that. Okay, let me clean up. I'll be right back. So before we put this all together, let me use some measurements on that guy. And let me get my other, this is the ruler I'm looking for. These guys are roughly 1 inch and 5/8 tall. I would say maybe a little taller than that. Yeah, something like that. From edge to edge, maybe 3.5 inches. I can't really tell because, it's kind of bent, so it's hard to tell there. So I just want to give you that idea so you know. I mean, I would probably fit a couple different lint candies in there, I'm sure. Something delicious like that. Lots of kisses would fit in there. All those kinds of things you can think about. And so we have that little guy, and we can tie it on. I'll use the silver because I feel like that goes with this. Now they're showing it kind of, I'm not sure how they got it that way. So they're showing it kind of strapped around here and then back, but you can do whatever you like. I'm going to cut a good amount just because I don't know. This is the first time doing this. We have that, and maybe this goes on at the end. So let's see. If we start in the back, no. Sometimes we want to do that, and then it's like, no, it's better to start from the front here. Okay, guys. So I kind of played with this a little bit because, like, I wasn't sure what they're showing here, and these are computer-generated images, so I don't know. But if I start in the front, see, and then go around one of these guys, right? Go around it, and go up here, leaving this guy in the front. You can come around and then get this guy, see, right next to it, and then we'll do our adjustments. And I think that is the best way to do that. So there we go. Let's get this guy in here. And I mean, this part can come in at the end, like once you made a knot, which is might be better, but for right now I just kind of want to get it in there, get that guy situated. So again, I started in the front, I went around one side, went across the front again, right? Around one of these guys, sorry, and then either back up under or the other way, it doesn't matter. There you go. And then I can tie it together. I'm going to hold this down and make adjustments as I go. So I'm holding the little tag there. Or don't do any of that, just put a little bow on your tag and hot glue it on, right? You can definitely do that too. But I wanted to see if I can get it to look like the image there. Okay, there you go. Trying to keep this down here and making adjustments like I had mentioned. How do I make it a knot? Did I remake the knot? I remade the knot, didn't I? Okay, so that's that. And then make a bow, and I definitely have to make some adjustments here. Alright. So this guy down there. This guy down here. I'm going to do a series of loosening and tightening until I can get it to stay really. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I think that's as close as I can get it to look as the picture, where it goes around here, But honestly, if you just want to tie it on like between here and here or something, I think I would do that too. Or like I said, just do a little hot glue and just pop that on there. So there you go, to and from, season's greetings, and then your cute little box. Let me remove this right quick. And then that's kind of what it looked like on its own. Super cute. Okay, thank you so much, Die Impressed, for these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. And I am going to make a little bow on here and just hot glue that on. All right, guys, I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.